Once upon a time, in a small village lived a cute girl named Little Red Riding Hood. Her grandmother gave her a Red Riding Hood as a gift, and she liked it so much that everyone started calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother gave Little Red Riding Hood a basket full of food to take to her grandmother. However, her mother warned her to be careful on the way and never talk to strangers in the forest. While Little Red Riding Hood was on her way to her grandmother's house, she met a cunning wolf on the road. The wolf asked where she was going, and Little Red Riding Hood said that she was taking food to her grandmother. The wolf quickly made a plan and delayed Little Red Riding Hood and arrived at her grandmother's house before her. The wolf entered her grandmother's house, locked her in the closet, and went to bed in her grandmother's bed, wearing her grandmother's clothes. When Little Red Riding Hood came home, she was very surprised to see that the wolf she thought was her grandmother was in her bed. "What big ears you have, Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood, the better to hear you. "My dear granddaughter," said the wolf. "What big eyes you have, Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you, my dear granddaughter," said the wolf. "What big teeth you have, Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to eat you," shouted the wolf and caught Little Red Riding Hood. Just then, a woodcutter passing by heard the sounds coming from Grandma's house and went inside and neutralized the wolf. Her grandmother came out of the cupboard, and Little Red Riding Hood was saved. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always remembered her mother's warnings and was careful not to talk to strangers in the forest. And everyone lived happily ever after.